And we're recording. We're there.
Fab. So hi everybody, welcome. Thanks so much for jumping on this call. So you're here tonight with us because you're interested in coaching or you want to learn a little bit more about the business opportunity. So we're going to, between the four of us, we're going to share that with you tonight. So we are going to go over what is Beachbody in case you don't know what Team Beachbody is. We're going to go over what a coach is and what a role as a coach and what we do, accountability, the challenge groups we run, a little bit about that, and I'm also going to share how you can earn an income and a little bit about the compensation plan. So the four of us together, we all jumped on board when coaching became available in the UK, which was just October. So we've only been, I think, 4 months in now, and we're all part of the same team. The team is US, Canada and the UK. It is the Dream Team United, and we are currently the #1 team in the whole network, and we have been for the past 4 years. I think at the moment they are pushing about 600,000 coaches in the whole network, and our team is still at the #1 spot. So, and we have been for the last 4 years. So we're just going to go around and introduce ourselves and kind of give you a bit of background about how we came into Beachbody. So I'll start off with myself. My name is Caroline Glenn, and I am a single parent. My son is 11 years old, and I actually work part-time in a retail shop. So I don't have any fitness background at all. And how I first got into Beachbody was probably about 6 years ago now. I was just kind of at that point in my life. I was stuck. The gym wasn't an option for me. I had no childcare to go to the gym or classes, anything like that. I just didn't like when I looked in the mirror, I just didn't like what I saw. I just was uncomfortable in my own skin. You know, I felt tired, I felt lethargic, and I needed to do something. And insanity kept popping up on the TV. So I kept seeing it in this infomercial, and I was like, I'm going to do that, right? And then months and months go by, and then eventually I was like, right, I'm doing it, I'm all in. Bought the DVD, started doing it on my own, and I was probably about halfway through, and I got approached and asked if I wanted to join the challenge group by now my coach, Melanie Mitchell. At the time, I had no idea what is a challenge group. Back then, I didn't even know Beachbody existed. All I knew there was this workout called Insanity, and I was doing it. But then I was introduced to challenge group, and it was kind of a game changer because even though I was doing it at home on my own, we were all coming together like virtually and doing it together and supporting each other. And I did that program, and that was the first program, and it was probably still is one of the hardest programs that Beachbody does. But after that, that was me. I was all in. I never looked back. And now I think I've done nearly every single fitness program that Beachbody has ever released. At the moment, I'm halfway through 80-Day Obsession, which I'm really fortunate because this is my second round. I was chosen last year to be in the test group for 80-Day Obsession. I was one out of 5 UK people to get chosen before it was ever released. And that program is just a game changer. If you're not doing it or haven't heard about it, you really need to look into that. It's just, there's nothing like it out there. So I'm halfway into that. Tomorrow is day 40. I'm halfway there. So that's a bit about me. 6 years ago, I got introduced to Insanity, and that was it. I was hooked, and here I am today. So that's a little bit about background about me, and I will pass you on to Jen. I think she's going next. Tell you a little bit about her.
Hi guys, my name is Jennifer Emery, and I am a fitness professional based up on the Wirral. I've been teaching for about 7 years now. One of the things for anyone, if you're watching this and you're a fitness professional, is you will know that when you are working out and when you are taking so many classes, you can suffer from burnout, from the sheer exhaustion of physically teaching. I teach a lot of high impact classes, and I knew sort of long term that my body wouldn't be able to sustain it, but I absolutely love helping people achieve their goals and their dreams. So for me, as a mum of two girls who are of primary school age, finding something that I could do, that I could help others, but could use my skills as a fit pro, was proven difficult until last year when I came across Beachbody. For me, it was about sort of, once I managed to get my head around what actually Beachbody was and what it offered, it blew me away. It was like, right, I can use this to help so many more people improve their health, improve their lifestyle, and I don't even have to leave the house. You know, I can work it around my children in terms of school time. I choose my hours, which is absolutely sort of fantastic. So for me as a fitness professional, it's been something that I can actually add on to my business. So not only am I sort of teaching classes sort of physically, I can do it now and support people virtually. So yes, mum of 2 children. I've been with Beachbody for 4 months, same as Caroline, and I'm an Emerald coach at Beachbody, and I must say, I'm absolutely loving the journey that I'm on, and that now all of my clients and customers and coaches are on. So that's a little bit about me, and I'll pass you on to Zoe.
Yeah, thanks. Hi guys, so I'll tell you a little bit about how I got into Beachbody. I was just fed up and miserable, and one of my friends said, oh, I have this burnt copy of like this workout video, do you want to try it? So I remember him taking me to like the studio in a gym, and I did the insanity warm up, and I wanted to kill him, and I was like, absolutely not, no way. And he was like, here, just I'll put it on your hard drive, take it home and give it a go. So I did it, and I did the whole 60 days by myself. And I didn't know what Beachbody was. I didn't know there were DVDs available. I didn't know anything about challenge groups. So then I started looking around the internet, and I found like a couple of the other programs, which I ended up purchasing the DVDs on. So I did it alone for about 2-3 years. And then I saw an advert for a challenge group, and that completely changed the game for me. I started understanding nutrition more, because I was working out, but I wasn't getting the results necessary because I wasn't looking at the nutrition plan. I didn't really see that was a part of the program, but it was. And the challenge group helped me understand the nutrition side of things. And I just felt amazing. I had abundant energy, best friends with some of the people I met in the first ever challenge group I was in. They live in Scotland, they live in Maryland, they live all over the world, and I go and visit them a lot, and we do crazy things together, and they just become family. People in a challenge group become family to you because you share so much with them. And you know, at first it's a bit intimidating, and then what I found was people started to really open up, and it wasn't just the physical transformations that blew me away, it was the emotional transformations and just seeing everything that people gain from it. And that's why I became so passionate about it, because I saw people have better self-image, you know, more positive self-talk, and it got me thinking, like, why am I keeping this to myself? I couldn't be a coach because you know, I'm English citizen, and it was only available to the US and Canada then. So what I did was I went and got qualified in a couple of the Beachbody live formats and started teaching my own live classes. And the same as what Jennifer said, you know, I never had a PT background or anything like that. I just wanted to share the love of fitness and the transformation people got as a result. And I was teaching 15 classes a week, 3 classes a day on top of my own workout, and it was killing me. And physically, it was killing me. I loved the transformations with my clients, but I just couldn't do it anymore. So when I knew Beachbody was coming to the UK, I was like, I'm all in, I'm sold. And since then, I haven't looked back. I joined when these guys joined in October. We're part of the #1 team in the entire network. The support we get is incredible, and you know, we're taking it to another level, being the founding coaches in the UK. I'm an Emerald coach, and I was the top Success Club earner in the UK in December, which means amazingly I won a trip to Mexico, which is just incredible. But these are the kind of opportunities that you can get, and I think the 4 of us have already won the trip on the the cruise in April next year, which is going around the Bahamas, the biggest cruise ship in the world. And I mean, these are in the first 4 months of us guys being in business, so the opportunities are endless, and we'll touch on that more. But that is how I got into Beachbody and why I'm so passionate about it. So Laura.
Hi everyone. Wow, how do I follow that one up? So I'm a mum as well. You don't have to be a mum to join the business, I should say this, but I'm a mum of 2 as well. My background is a little bit different. So I was a fit pro going back 20 years ago, so before I had my kids. taught classes, kids came along, kind of didn't fit in with my life anymore. And I fell into a corporate career and really hammered that corporate career and moved to the Middle East and did some crazy things, but still had my love of health and fitness. And I've always been a bit mental with doing lots of things with my time. So while I was doing this crazy job as a HR director out there, I worked for another network marketing business and built my business to a very decent level in literally 1 to 2 hours a day, because that's all I had, because I was in the office at 7 o'clock in the morning and I never left till 7 o'clock at night. I'm going back a few years now, so I had a BlackBerry, and you know that little flashing light that constantly was going on your BlackBerry? Like, that was my life. I worked 6 days a week because that's what we did out there. But I still had this burning passion to be involved in health and fitness. I was still really active in the gym myself. And like I say, I then joined a network marketing company and built my business to a really decent level in a company where I couldn't recruit a team, a country that we didn't even ship to. And I did it all on social media. Like, that's how I built my business. And at that point, I didn't do it from any sort of monetary gain, because like I say, I was living in the Middle East. It was tax-free. It was quite nice. I did it because I still had this burning passion to help people. And I think that's something that you'll hear all of us will say. And when we moved home, I made this declaration that I wasn't working for anybody else again at that point. I wanted to settle my children back in school. And I carried on building my health and fitness business, and then built a second business as well as a business coach, helping women to grow their business online. So from what you've heard of all of us, you've got fit pros here, you've got mums, you've got people who work full-time and people who work part-time. We're all very different. And I love that business that I work for. Like I say, I got an amazing introduction to network marketing and how to build your business online and how to have flexibility and how to have an amazing success with it. But the piece that was missing for me was the fitness piece. So that business was a health product-based business, but I used to spend a lot of time writing nutrition plans and writing fitness plans, which pretty much meant that I was on less than minimum wage when I looked at how much time I put into that business. And when I heard about Beachbody coming, I'll be really honest, I'm very different to Caroline. Like, Caroline knew of Beachbody for 6 years. Only thing I knew was Shanti and insanity and a huge puddle of sweat on the floor. Like, that is all I knew at that one time. And I did a little bit of research, found out that Melanie was coming to Birmingham in August last year, and literally said, I'm in, without even knowing the ins and outs of what the business was. And like they've all said, you know, since then the business has grown and grown. It's crazy to think that we're only 4 months in. It feels like we've been involved a lot longer. As a team, we're having great success, but I do want to stress that, like, this is a team effort. The 4 of us that are on this call tonight, we're part of the Dream Team United, but we're all in our own separate pods and our own separate teams. And that's definitely something that you'll get from this business, is the opportunity to earn a very good income, should you choose to, and you can put as much or as little time in, but also really good friendships as well. But I'll hand you back to Caroline and we'll give you a little bit more detail.
Oh, thanks, Laura. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about Team Beachbody and just tell you a little bit of background, just how the company started. So it's actually not, even though it's brand new here in the UK, it's actually 20 years old. It was first created in 1998 in Santa Monica in California by 2 guys that we were fortunate to meet in October, by Carol Deichler and John Congdon. And they came together and they really, their mission was they needed to do something. They saw the growing obesity crisis in the US, but obviously it's not just the US, it's here as well in the UK, and they really wanted to do something about that. So they made it their mission then. They just wanted to help people lead healthier lives through fitness and through good nutrition, and that was their mission way back then, 20 years ago, and it is still today very, very much so their mission today. So it all started way back then with a workout called P90X, if you've heard of that. Actually, that was my second program. That was the program I did after Insanity. If you Tony Horton, if you don't even know who Tony Horton is, you have to do a Tony Horton workout. I love him. But you'll either love him or you'll hate him. He's just got that kind of really dry sense of humour. I love him. So anyway, it started off with his fitness program, and there was no social media back then. There was no Facebook, there was no Instagram, so everything was done on message boards. So if you're old enough to remember, or if you remember back, I think it was like MySpace, you know, like how they had message boards and chat rooms and forums. So it all kind of started from there. People would come together in the message boards and kind of share, you know, how they did that day, how their workout was, and just generally like chat back and forward. And it was like that for quite a few years, and then they started on the infomercials that on TV. They still run the infomercials today. You've probably seen them on the shopping channels or on late night TV. And then it wasn't until 2007 that Team Beachbody was actually created, and that's when the coaching opportunity was born. And that's kind of in 3 parts. So the first part is the fitness, and it comes with the DVDs. But now they're kind of going, well, you kind of got to move with the times, right? So they're kind of going digital now. So they have this platform called Beachbody On Demand. And you can go online on your laptop or computer and you just log on, and all the workouts are there for you. But I use my phone, all my workouts are on this, and this is what makes it so amazing. You download the app and you have access to, I think now there's over 800 workouts on the Beachbody On Demand. So there is no excuse not to get your workout in. You can take that anywhere. You go on holiday or you're just away for a night. You don't even need Wi-Fi. You can download all the workouts that you need for that week or 2 weeks and just do them. Even though I have my app, I cast it onto my TV. I use Chromecast, you can use Apple TV, you can use the Fire Stick. I think, is it Roku's another one you can use? But it's amazing. And it's not only fitness programs on there. We have cooking shows, which there's hundreds of recipes on there. You get meal plans. I mean, you get everything is there. I mean, it's on your phone. It's handed to you. You don't need to do anything. All the guesswork's taken out. It tells you what to do, when to do, what to eat, when to eat. I mean, it's like a no-brainer. There is nothing like it. It's like world-class fitness right there in the palm of your hand. So, and they're always moving with the times. They're always adding new. Like I said, I'm halfway through. I think the other ladies are doing it as well. Mm-hmm. The 80-day obsession. There is no workout being program done like this. It's 80 days and every single day is a different workout. There's nothing like that being done. So they're so innovative. They move with the times. They're on the top of their game. And so that's kind of like the fitness side. And then also that comes hand in hand with the nutrition. So the Shakeology is the nutrition side, and it's like a superfood shake, okay? It's not a protein shake, it's not a health food shake. It does have protein in it, but it's so much more than that, right? It has over 70, so I'm a bit of a health nut, okay? If you don't know me, I am so into health and nutrition, and anything that's good for your body, I am in, I'll take it. And I have actually been using Shakeology for about 4 years. I used to get it shipped from the US. This is how much I love it, okay? I would get it shipped from the US to my home, and the shipping costs ain't cheap when you're having to go through customs and all that. But it's that good, guys, right? This might be a bit too much information, but I have got I don't know why, but I've got such a bad digestion system. It's mega slow. I've always had problems with it. I take Shakeology. I'm regular like that. Sorry, that's like, guys, please, I do what I have to share that with you because that's like a game changer for me. So that's what it does for me. But it's not only that, okay? Over winter, I never got a cough, I never got a cold, I wasn't ill, and there was so much stuff going about, and that is not a coincidence. That is me boosting my immune system with this like superfood Shakeology, and I just love the stuff. And if you've never tried it before, you have to at least give it 30 days and just see like how it can really change, make you feel amazing, and just what it can do to your insides. It's really, really amazing stuff. And the third part that comes together is this support, and that is our job as coaches. So, it's to keep our customers accountable. It's helping them succeed, whatever their goals are with health and fitness. Our job is to support them 100%, be there with them every step of the way, hold their hand, and we do that through our challenge groups, but Zoe's going to touch on that. But that's just giving you a bit of background about Team Beachbody and how it kind of all came around and what it all encompasses. But now Jennifer's going to explain to you what we actually do as coaches. Okay?
Thank you very much, Caroline. Yes, so as a coach, I suppose the simple term is we are the glue that binds it all together. So we will help our clients and customers. They'll figure out how to use the platform, any questions, queries, keep them accountable and support them on their journey, whatever their goals may be. But there are 4 vital behaviours of a coach. And if you've got a pen, please feel free to write these down. So, number 1, what the things that you actually do, what you should be doing on a daily basis is invite, invite, invite. And this is inviting people to make a change and improve their health and lifestyle by inviting them to come in and be part of one of your accountability groups or one of your challenge groups. So this might be through Facebook, through Instagram, whatever social platform you use. It might be friends, family that you see. It's just about inviting them to make a change to their lifestyle. We're going to help you. We're going to focus on the goals and we're going to follow up and then keep them accountable throughout. Number 2 is being a proof that the product works. So you need to be using the work, doing the workouts. You need to be showing that you're doing the workouts every day. So it may be on Facebook or Instagram, showing that you're working out, be 10, 20 seconds of a workout, letting people know that they can actually work out from home. They don't have to go to a gym to do this. Taking your Shakeology every day so that people understand the reason and helping them to understand the reasons why they should be taking Shakeology. So that's number 2, being a proof that the product works. Number 3 is probably one of the most important ones. And if you don't do it now, then it's something I would highly recommend that you do, and that is personal development. This is all about growing you as a person and understanding, 1, how your thoughts are, how you respond and react to people. Being aware of that, you know, you don't know everything, and none of us here know everything. We can always learn and we can always grow. You get support with that. You get advice. As a team at Beachbody, we're always recommending books to read, podcasts to listen to. There's so much out there for you to help grow. So that's doing personal development, and it might only be 10, 20 minutes a day. You can listen to it in the car. I generally, on my way to classes, instead of having music on, unless I've got children in the car, because the music would win over the personal development, unfortunately, I would be having a personal development pod on, so I can listen to that on my way to classes. And then number 4 is recognition. So it's about celebrating and reinforcing sort of every achievement that your customers achieve and your coaches, that leads to them getting results. So it might be non-scale victories, for example. So rather than just saying people have lost weight, it might be the amount of inches they've lost. They've been able to get into a smaller dress size. They can actually do a 5-kilometer run, and they've never been able to do that before. It's different things, not necessarily just the weight loss. So the 4 vital behaviours, it's the sort of thing you would be doing every day as a coach. So it's about congratulating your team when they've done 10 workouts, 10 days in a row of workouts, or if you're doing 80 day and we're on day 40 and you've never done that many workouts back to back, that's a huge achievement. So yes, the 4 vital behaviours of a coach are invite, 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 be proof that the product works, do your personal development every day, because if you do that every day, you'll be surprised at how much of a different person you are in 6 months' time, in 12 months' time. And then number 4 is recognition. So that's me, and then I'll pass you on to Zoe now, who's going to give you a bit more information about the accountability groups and what actually happens in one.
Yeah, thanks, Jennifer. So some of you might already be customers of ours, so you might have experienced what a challenge group is already, but it's a really, really unique experience if you've never experienced it before. And the reason I think the challenge groups are actually, you know, thought of in the first place was because a lot of people start a workout program and then quit because they don't have that support system in place. If, you know, sometimes people put on 3 pounds in the first week of doing a new workout program, they're like, what, I'm meant to be losing weight, why am I putting on weight? They freak out, they give up, they don't understand that they've got to, you know, push through the burn. And there was just this like disconnect between people starting a program and finishing it. So the idea of the challenge group, which actually a lot of us have sort of shifted the name to an accountability and support group, because it is more of that than a challenge group, was that you can get people involved and support them. A lot of the challenge groups start out as a 30-day. So what you would do is, you know, you'd invite people to join you on their journey. As a coach, you would maybe send them a questionnaire or have a chat with them on the phone and find out exactly what their specific goals are. And what I love about the Beachbody platform, the On Demand, is that they have dance programs, they have weightlifting programs, they have combat, they have Pilates. So no matter what kind of customer you're attracting to join you, there will be a program that they can do. So not everyone in the challenge group is doing the same workout. They'll be doing one that's right for them based on their goals, but you will be checking in every single day with your challengers saying, have you done your workout? Have you drunk your Shakeology? You know, list one thing that you're, you know, a no scale victory, which is what we love as coaches, because that means so much more than the weight loss. So every day, basically the group, you can have, there's 2 ways you can do it. You can have it on Facebook, or actually Beachbody provides like a challenge group app that you can have on your phone. Now, the thing I love about having the Facebook group is that it is a closed private group. So again, people feel very secure in it because no one else can see it other than people in the group. And everyone in the group is nurturing and supporting one another, because trust me, there's so many people in my challenge group that private message me and I'm like, write it on the group. There'll be someone in there feeling that exact feeling you're feeling, like wanting to give up. Or if you post you've done your workout today, someone who's lying in bed thinking, I'm just so tired, I don't want to, you will be inspiring them to get up and push play themselves, because it's that whole common goal that you have to just be a better version of you. So you'll be in there every day as the coach, motivational messages, I'm helping with the nutrition plan, sharing recipes. So you're there the whole way through your challenge group. And like I said at the beginning when I did my intro, I have met some of my closest friends in life through doing a challenge group. And you know, everyone goes through ups and downs in life, and you will have people on their 30-day journey with you when they first start out. And I've had people in my groups who found out, you know, their family members have got cancer, or, you know, someone might have died, or, you know, they lost their job. But the fact that they're in this group, they know that they can carry on. And it's that positive mindset shift that they're experiencing as a result of being in such a like-minded community that keeps them going, and everyone rallies behind them. And that's why I'm so passionate about it, because it's a life transformation, not just a physical transformation. So your job as a coach is to get people who start their journey to finish their journey. And it never finishes. You'll just continue, and then you can invite them to join your next challenge group and your next challenge group. And I mean, you can be creative with it. You can do like a slim down for summer, or a you know, kick the cravings. You know, you can be really creative with the name of your challenge group and the emphasis. And like I said, people in your group can do any program that they want to do once you've guided them to do it. And so that is what we do on a daily basis as coaches as well. We're running these challenge groups behind the scenes. So if you're sat there thinking, oh my God, I could never run my own challenge group, the beauty is, look at us, we're a team, okay? We're all in this together. You will have your coaches that are, you know, that you're in your upline and who you signed up under, but we also have the bigger team. If you want to buddy up with other people, you can co-host challenge groups. So you never have to do it alone. Or if I'm doing an 80-day obsession challenge group for 80 days and I have a couple of people who are new and only want to do 21-day fix, I'll ask Jennifer, do you have a 21-day fix running at the moment? And she will, you know, accept my challenges into her group, because we all have the same common goal. So as a new coach, you don't need to worry about going it alone. 2 of my downline, we co-host all our groups together, because again, if I'm away or I can't get to my phone right away and someone needs an answer, there's someone else in the group who can help them out as a fellow coach. And the other thing you need to think about is, when, you know, but who are my challenges going to be? I mean, when you first start out, it might literally be your spouse, your sister-in-law, your neighbor. You might start out with 3 people, but guess what? That's 3 people that you're helping. And you don't have to worry about, I've only got 3 people in my challenge group. Add them to one of your coaches' challenge group and learn it. Go behind the scenes, experience it for yourself if you haven't come through this as a challenger yourself, because a lot of challengers see it, they love it, and they want to be a part of it. So challenge groups are also a feeder for coaches on your team. So bear that in mind, because a lot of people will start as customers and end up being coaches because they believe in the products and the services and what they can gain from it. So don't worry about only starting with 2 people. Helping 2 people is absolutely incredible. So that is what an accountability and challenge group is. And if you haven't experienced one already, then you should join one because they're incredible. And then as a coach, it is so fulfilling to see the people transform before your eyes in more ways than one. So that's what we do. And I will hand over now to Laura, who is going to talk about the compensation plan.
Thanks, Zoe. So I should say there's a lot of information that we're covering on this call here. And the first thing I want you to get is that there is a ton of support. So anybody who does join the business, please don't think like, wow, I've just sat and listened on a call and there's all this information and there's challenge groups and there's accountability groups and what's 21-day fix. Like, please don't worry about that to start off with, because you've probably got the vibe very well that we all work quite closely together. And having worked in other network marketing businesses and having a lot of friends who are in network marketing, I will hand on heart say that the amount of resources that we have is amazing. Like, I don't have to create anything in my business other than, like Zoe just said, what I want to call my challenge group or my accountability group. So please don't sit there thinking this business sounds really complicated, because it's not. We basically work on exactly what Jennifer said before about the 4 vital behaviours. And if you do decide to become a coach, your upline coach will help you with making the business really, really simple. Like, simplicity is where it's at. But I get the juicy part, I guess. Now, there isn't any PowerPoint presentations. There's no complex, you get a percentage of a percentage of a percentage of this, because hand on heart, I don't believe in that. I want to keep it really, really simple for you all. Obviously, we do have a lot of information should you decide to join as a coach, that we can show you the exact compensation plan and the ins and outs of how it works. But I want to keep it really, really simple. You don't have to be a personal trainer, okay? You don't have to be a size A ripped Instagram model, okay? It does not matter what your qualifications are. All you need to have is a real passion for your own journey, okay? And you're probably thinking, like, what has that got to do with the compensation plan? That is the foundation for you earning money, okay? So if you're showing up every day and you're on your own fitness journey and you're sharing your nutrition journey and you're sharing your life, as much or as little of your life as you want to, the ups and the downs, yes, it's okay to share pictures of you having cocktails on a Saturday night, but not when you're in 80-day obsession, because there's no cocktails for us at the moment. That's part of your job, okay? So as a coach, I would say that's part of your job. So for us as coaches, every day we're talking about our workout, not in a way of, look at me, I've done my workout, but just to show that we're living that lifestyle and to show that we're being healthy and we have treats and we're mums and we're multitasking and sometimes we don't get it right, or we're dads or whatever it might be. And this all links into how you will earn money, okay? Anything, and I'm talking specifically about social media here, but obviously you can build your business face to face. You know, you can build your business with your work colleagues and your friends, etc., etc. But where this really comes into it is what you want to get out of this business. And anybody who joins as a coach, that's the first question that we ask them, because there'll be some of you on here who'll be thinking, I don't want to build a team. Like, it's either it scares you or it's something you're not comfortable with. That's totally cool, because we have multiple ways that you can earn an income. And again, I'm not going to talk like you earn this percentage and that percentage, because at this stage, guys, it's not needed, and it's just going to have you going like, what? Like, head spinning. Keep it really, really simple. The more you share your journey, the ups, the downs, the realities, the scale victories, the non-scale victories, the more people will be attracted to you and ask you what you're doing. That's how we're building our businesses. We're not putting anything special out there. We're just showing that we're us. We're a bit sweaty one minute, the next minute we're doing this. That's how we build our businesses, okay? But there's different ways that you can earn an income. So you can earn an income from your own customers, okay? So say you decide to join up as a coach, you will earn money from every single customer that you bring into the business, okay? So whether they buy a challenge pack, and a challenge pack, for example, is a workout pack with Shakeology, okay? You will earn money from somebody who buys like Energize, which is our pre-workout equivalent, okay? Whatever package they order, you will earn X amount of money, and that obviously depends on how much the order is, and that's why I'm not going to go into detail on percentages. So that's one really good way that you can build your business. You don't have to be somebody who joins our business and goes out and recruits 20 people. Like, you might not want to do that. You can earn a very, very good income off having your own customers. The second way that you can earn an income, so you've got one which is off your own customers, the other one is off building a team. Now, building a team might be bringing one person into the business. It might be bringing 5 people into the business. It might be bringing 10 people into the business. But again, as they join your business, they will buy a challenge pack as if they were a customer. And again, you will earn a percentage of that challenge pack, okay? Now, where this kicks in is you then start getting bonuses. So the more people that you bring in terms of coaches, the more bonuses you get. You know, I'll be very honest, when I joined the business, I didn't even look at the compensation plan. I wasn't interested. I didn't want to try and work out the ins and outs of, well, how could I earn that? My brain works very, very simply. Like, I like simplicity. The more people I help, the more people I'm going to get paid, okay? And the reason that I say help is we're not salespeople, okay? Yes, we are selling a product, and yes, we get commission from it, but we get paid to help people get results. If we sell somebody a challenge pack and we don't support them to get results, they're not going to come back to us, and they're basically going to go off and slag us off and say the product doesn't work and I didn't get any support and rah, 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 okay? And we don't want that. Like, we want to help people. So you earn money off your customers. You can earn money from your coaches. When you've got 2 coaches, you unlock an extra level of bonus. When you've got 4 coaches, you unlock an extra level of bonus. When you've got 8 coaches with 2 underneath, you unlock an extra level of bonus. And our system is the simplest. And again, I say this as somebody who's looked at several different network marketing businesses and having friends in them. If you imagine that there's me here, okay? And I'm just going to use Caroline and Jennifer because they're on either side of me on my screen. And I bring Caroline into the business and I bring Jennifer into the business. They're my 2 legs. So there's me, Caroline, Jennifer there. Okay, really, really simple, really simple. If I then bring Zoe in, I put them underneath either Caroline or Jennifer. I never have more than 2 legs, okay? That's as simple as it gets. So I then start earning money off supporting them to build their business. And again, that's where the onus comes on me as a coach, not just to coach my customers, but to coach my coaches and to help them get results. But the cool thing is, because I've only ever got 2 legs, a left leg and a right leg, when Caroline starts bringing coaches in, and Jennifer starts bringing coaches in, and Zoe starts bringing coaches in, they're all in my team, and I start earning money off them as well. So if you look at Melanie, who, you know, is the #1 coach for the last 4 years from the top of my head, she's got a crazy amount of coaches in her organisation. And of course, they're not all her, what we would call personally sponsored coaches, but they all contribute to her income. So just to keep it really simple, you earn from your customers and you earn from your coaches and your coaches' coaches and your coaches' coaches and your coaches' coaches, and that goes down to infinity levels. This is not one of those businesses where your income is capped 5 levels down. I've seen those businesses before. So if you've got somebody amazing at level 6, you don't earn anything from them, even though you're helping them and you're supporting them. This is pretty much an unlimited opportunity. However, and I say this straight from the bat, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You know, and I make no apologies for saying that. This is about you doing something that you love. So, for example, when I'm speaking to potential coaches, for example, I make sure that they've got a passion for fitness, because that's what we do. We show up and we do what our challengers are doing, and that's what we need to do. So that's how you earn money. We get paid every single week, which is fantastic. So our weeks run, I think, from memory till Wednesday to Wednesday evening. So we get paid weekly, which is great. You can see exactly on your office. Your back office, again, is the simplest office I've seen. And then we get loads of other bonuses and things as well. So when you start bringing in X amount of coaches, I remember when we launched and I brought 8 coaches in, I looked on my back office and I got paid an extra £150. No idea why. Still not 100% clear why I got an extra £150, but my logic was, I'm bringing in more people, I'm helping more people, therefore I got rewarded for it. We also have other cool things, like you heard Zoe mention about the trip that she's won. That's for her helping people. That's as simple as it gets. Every month there's incentives as well. And it can be, I don't want to say daft things, but it kind of is daft things, like a yoga mat with 80-day obsession on it, and a Team Beachbody baseball cap, and then like a really cool canister to keep your Shakeology in. Like, you should see the coaches. We all go a bit mental for like free swag, like t-shirts. Some of us got t-shirts from Carl Deichler, who's one of the founders, that thanking us for work that we've done in October. Like, it's really small things like that, you know, we're not talking about being given £20 and £50 here. We're talking about the recognition that we get. And again, we're still quite new to the UK. You know, we don't have anything else like this in the UK at the moment. We have companies that do health products, but we don't have anything similar like ours that is fitness, nutrition, and coach support. And you get rewarded for that. Like, you get rewarded, and we get rewarded very well for it, and we have all the tools available for us. But obviously, if you decide to join as a coach, there's a lot of information on the compensation plan. If I'd put up one of the slides now, you would all be like, what the hell is all that about? The bottom line is, in terms of the comp plan, you earn off your customers, you earn off your team, there's tons of bonuses, there's tons of incentives, but it isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's about doing what you do and doing it well and doing it consistently and doing it over and over. And the more we help people to get results, the more money you will earn. Okay? I'm handing back to you, Caroline.
Fab, thanks so much.
No worries.
So, I'm just going to open up. If anyone has any questions about anything at all, you can put your hand up, because we'll have to unmute you so that you can talk. So anything at all, nothing's too daft or silly, or we'll answer. So anyone got anything they need answered or any queries?
Or if you don't want to ask the question now, obviously you can reach out to the person who invited you to the call if you don't want to ask, if you're kind of a bit shell-shocked.
I know it's a lot of information to take in, but this call has been recorded, so we can definitely send you a copy of that and you can go over it again.
Yeah.
And just because it is a lot of information to take in when you hear it for the first time. But if you are ready, if you are thinking, right, this is for me, want to sign up, would be perfect to sign up before, let me think, what even day is this? Before the end of February, as there is a discount on this month. And also like we said, our training, I don't know if anybody mentioned that, but we have amazing training. We run what's just called a 30-day university, and they run on the first Monday of every month. So the next one will be starting on Monday the 5th of March. And it's a self-paced, you just kind of go into it and it runs you through everything. So that's what's so amazing about our team, is you don't have to reinvent anything. You're never left alone to try and figure anything out by yourself, like ever. Everything's given to you. You have scripts given to you that you can kind of tweak and add your own personality on. There's whole like challenge group day by day, post this day, post this that day. You're given so much material and so much help and support, and it's all there for you. So just reach out to the coach that invited you to this call, if it was one of us, or it might just be one of our downline, but just reach out to that person and let them know you're interested, and they'll reach out to you and get you signed up. So I hope this kind of helped clear up any kind of questions or kind of helped maybe sway your decision a little bit. Is any of you guys want to add anything in?
No, I think you've covered it all.
Yeah. I suppose just one more thing. This opportunity, and I will say, is an opportunity. From sort of my background is in strategy and visioning the future and the way things are going. The industry, or the UK, the obesity levels are increasing every year. Gyms, there's more gyms that are opening up every year, but obesity levels are rising. So there's something going wrong, and that's because people don't have the support. So we as coaches, we are there to educate as many people as possible on nutrition, on fitness, giving them the tools that they can work around whatever they've got going on in their crazy lives. You know, if it's busy professional mums, if it's you're traveling away, you know, you can take it with you. You take your workouts wherever you go on holiday. There are no excuses, but to have that support there is the game changer, and that's what we're there to do, is to educate as many people as possible in the UK, and together we can do this, and we can really help change things in the UK. So, that's just a little sort of bit for me to finish off, and then pass you back to Caroline.
Yeah, I just wanted to add as well that you can actually do this from anywhere in the world. I am not UK based. I'm here at the moment, but at the end of last year, I went traveling, and January I was in 3 countries, and all I needed was my mobile in the palm of my hand with Wi-Fi, and I checked in with my challenges every day. You can just do it around your time from anywhere. You don't need to think, oh my God, I'm not gonna have time for this, or I'm a busy mum. You can literally set your own hours and get out what you put into this business, which is the beautiful thing about it. And it's like Laura said, it's endless, it's unlimited, but you can do it from anywhere in the world, and from any pocket of time that you have. So it's just about taking that leap of faith and trusting that you will have the support, and you'll be guided the whole way, and you're never going to be alone on this journey.
Wow. Well, thank you for taking time out your schedule, guys. We do appreciate it. And obviously, any questions, reach out to the coach who invited you. We have recorded this, so I'll download it in case you want to go through it again and kind of just sort of take in a bit more. But obviously, any questions, just reach out and let us know. Okay.
Thanks,
Right.
guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.